Some phone numbers connect you to customer service, some to strangers, and some to things you should never speak to. This is the story of a phone number that doesn't ask who you are, it tells you when you all die. Part 1. The Urban Legend. For years, there was a rumor in the city about a number people whispered about but never dialed. 99999, no area code. No location. Just 9 repeated digits and a 0. Teens dared each other to call it, but no one ever followed through. They said if you dialed it at midnight, someone answered. A voice that wasn't human. A voice that whispered a date, your date. Most people treated it like a joke until one night. A college junior named Jason decided to test it for fun. He and his friends sat in a dark dorm room, lights off, camera rolling. Jason dialed the number. It didn't ring. There was no dial tone. Only silence. Then, breathing. A slow, rasping inhale. A rattling exhale. Finally, the voice whispered, 4 days. The line went dead. Everyone laughed nervously, but Jason didn't. He felt sick, like something cold had settled into his stomach. 4 days later, Jason died in a car crash. The police called it an accident. His friends didn't. The legend became real, and once you answer the call, the countdown begins. Part 2. The second call. The story reached a girl named Naomi who refused to believe it. She hated superstitions and was tired of her friends repeating the rumor. So she called the number. Her friend recorded everything. When she dialed, the room went cold, so cold her breath fogged. Again, no ringing, just breathing. Then a voice whispered, 11 days. Naomi rolled her eyes. She hung up. For the first few days, nothing happened. Then she started noticing things. A shadow behind her in the mirror. Her phone vibrating at exactly 11:11 every night. Unknown numbers calling with no voice on the other end. On the 10th day, the unknown caller whispered, tomorrow. The next morning, Naomi stayed home, terrified. Every noise felt like a warning. Every shadow felt alive. Her parents decided to take her to the hospital. On their way out, a delivery truck swerved onto the sidewalk, missing Naomi by inches. She fainted. When she woke up in the hospital, she was alive. Her parents held her tightly, crying. Naomi thought she survived the curse. The next day, on day 12, she died in her sleep. Her heart simply stopped. Doctors couldn't explain it. Her friends didn't need to. The number had been right. Part 3. The Investigation. A journalist named Daniel Ruiz took an interest in the deaths. He didn't believe in paranormal things, but the pattern was undeniable. He tracked down previous callers, people who had survived. One woman claimed she heard scratching on her windows every night until her predicted day came. Another said her lights flickered whenever she answered unknown calls. A man said the voice told him 7 days, and on the 7th day, he was electrocuted at work. Every story matched the date. Every story ended in death. Daniel discovered that the number had no carrier, no origin, no registration. It wasn't tied to any phone company. It simply existed. He traced the earliest record of the number to a small town where a psychic named Elaine Foster lived. She was famous for predicting death dates with a strange accuracy. When she died, her clients reported receiving calls from her number. But Elaine had been cremated, her belongings burned, her phone destroyed. So who or what was calling now? Part 4. Daniel calls the number against every instinct. Daniel dialed 999-999-9990. He needed proof. The moment he called, his office lights flickered. The air turned ice cold. Then the voice answered, a whisper crawling through the speaker, 3 days. Daniel hung up, shaking. He didn't sleep that night. On day 2, he felt watched everywhere he went. He heard whispering in vents, car radios, even through turned-off speakers. His phone rang every hour. Always the same caller ID, unknown. He never picked up. On day 3, at 11:59 p.m., the phone rang again. He answered. The voice said now. Daniel froze. Then nothing happened. Minutes passed. He laughed in relief. He thought it was all a trick. The next morning, he stepped outside and collapsed. A blood clot. Instant death. Neighbors said they heard a phone ringing next to his body. Part 5. The number spreads. News of the cursed number exploded online. People dared each other to call it. Some believed, some didn't. But one thing was clear. Every single person who received a date met it. Some by accidents, some by natural causes, and some simply vanished. Phones all around the world began to ring with blocked numbers. Sometimes people heard whispers even before they answered. Sometimes the calls came at the exact minute they were predicted to die. Governments tried to investigate. And if you ever receive a call from 9999, 999, 9990, don't answer, because it won't ask who you are. It already knows. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling stories.